Mara, accompanied by our honourable guests. Thank you, and all guests are invited to have a seat. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nazib Suratman, Deputy Vice Chancellor Research and Innovation University Teknologi Mara. Yang berbahagia Datuk Teknologis Madani Sahari, CEO Malaysia Automotive Robotics and IoT Institute Mari. Yang berbahagia Profesor Teknologis Dr. Muhammad Fauzi Ali, Deputy Vice Chancellor Development University Teknologi Mara. Yang berbahagia Profesor Engineer Teknologis Dr. Peter Manurong, Director Smart Manufacturing Research Institute SMRI. Yang berusaha Engineer Dr. Nur Azina Muhammad Saleh, Deputy Director Smart Manufacturing Research Institute SMRI. Yang berbahagia Profesor Engineer Dr. Muhammad Azmi Ayub, Dean Faculty of Mechanical Engineering. Yang berusaha Engineer Teknologis Dr. Syarul Afzal Cik Abdullah, Deputy Dean Research Innovation and Commercialization, Faculty of Electrical Engineering. Yang berusaha Ustaz Lutfi Fauzi Zahari, Senior Officer of Islamic Affairs, University Teknologi Mara, representatives from Mari and all distinguished guests. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to the launching of MOS Plus Modular Open System COVID-19 All-in-One Solution. Before we start, I would like to invite all Muslims to recite Quran Al-Fatiha. Amin, amin, ya Rabbal Alamin. Now, to move forward, I would like to invite Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Muhammad Nazib Suratman, Deputy Vice Chancellor Research and Innovation University Teknologi Mara, to give his welcome speech.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera and very good morning. Yang berbahagia Datuk Madani Syahari, CEO Malaysia Automotive Robotics and IoT Institute Mari. Welcome Datuk. Encik Azhar Taib, the Deputy CEO Malaysia Automotive Robotics and IoT Institute Mari. Yang berbahagia Profesor Dr. Muhammad Fauzi Ali, the Deputy Vice Chancellor for Development UiTM. Yang berbahagia Profesor Insinyur TS Dr. Peter HP Manurung, the Director of Smart Manufacturing Research Institute SMRI. Yang berbahagia Profesor Insinyur Dr. Muhammad Azmi Ayub, the Dean of Faculty of Engineering. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before I deliver this speech on behalf of the Vice Chancellor, yang berbahagia Professor Emeritus Datuk Insinyur Muhammad Azrai Kasim, I would like to convey his best wishes to our honoured guests and participants present today. To everyone, it is only fitting that I express our utmost appreciations also on behalf of the Vice Chancellor that you have found is worthy of your time, expertise and resources to witness today's event. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to be with you today at the launching ceremony of SMRI product series called MOS Plus. It's an all-in-one solutions, which is part of SMRI strategic commercialization collaboration with Mari. This ceremony marks a significant milestone in product commercializations through SMRI UiTM, as well as strategic collaborations in product commercialization between UiTM and Mari. MOS Plus, a modular and open system, all-in-one COVID-19 prevention solutions is an alternative technology provided by the university to help the communities and businesses to comply with the new COVID-19 standard operating procedure, SOP, as well as controlling the transmissions of COVID-19 infections. With the new norm comes new routines. We are witnessing situations where the wearing of face masks, social distancing, regular sanitizing of hands, and temperature screening in crowded areas are highly encouraged. Yet, we find that most places are still dependent on manual temperature screening using handheld infrared thermometers and manual recording of personal data. These practices appear to expose people with higher probability of infection transmissions. Honored guests, the situations with COVID-19 is driving forward innovation that help us deal with medical, economics, and social impacts. We at UiTM acknowledge the fact that working and improving actions that can protect the health and well-being of not only community but also the society at large. We continuously support efforts that offer solutions to the real life problems. In view of this, these partnerships, such as what we are doing today, is also important to strengthen the industry and develop quality graduates and leaders, especially in the increasing complex technology-driven landscape. With the creations of MOS Plus, which was designed and developed from the research team at SMRI, comprising members from the faculties of mechanical engineering and the faculty of electrical engineering, led by Engineer Dr. Nur Azlina Muhammad Saleh and TS Dr. Nur Fazli Abdul Razak, UiTM has proven that a synergy between faculties can result in commercially viable products with potentials wider applications. The open system used in MOS Plus can be customized according to the client needs and also integrate advanced Karakuri Kaizen principle. This is a simple but intelligent automations of process based on the physical principles with a design utilizing a lightweight, highly durable, sturdy, and long-standing structure. By using MOS Plus, it is hoped that the disinfecting process becomes simpler and faster as the liquid sanitizer is dispensed manually by foot. Perhaps you can try later. This is very unique. So these unique features of MOS Plus are a mask holder and shoes or feet auto mist sanitizing, which will be suitable for houses of worships, as we are now today, this morning, and any places with high public volume, such as hospitals, factories, and shopping malls. Currently, MOS Plus will be placed in the main UiTM mosque and other visibly public areas in UiTM campuses across the country. So I'd like to again congratulate SMRI and MARI for these successful collaborations. Congratulations and well done. I have been informed that MOS Plus system is still under further research and development stage as SMRI UiTM and assisted by MARI. Work is also underway to upgrade to detect if a person is infected with COVID-19 via web or smartphone apps. The Internet of Things, IoT elements, artificial intelligence, algorithm, and data monitoring will be applied to these applications. In the pipeline, more development of technology and intellectual properties for product commercialization between MARI and UiTM is underway. Indeed, UiTM values the guidance from MARI in helping out Malaysian institutions of higher learning to be innovative and produce high-impact commercial products. Ladies and gentlemen, UiTM recognizes that to compete successfully in the global arena, we must be prepared to take risks and to tread new paths, it has been our vision to establish UiTM as a premier university of outstanding academic and research excellence, capable of providing leaderships to Bumiputra's dynamic involvement in all professional fields of world-class standard. I'm very proud that SMRI UiTM has been working actively towards these visions to secure industrial and academic collaborations with MARI and other manufacturing, materials, automations, robotics, and automotive industries, especially for the internship placement, research collaborations, and human capital developments, among others. It is hoped that these strategic partnerships and collaborations, UiTM will be able to achieve its visions, mission, and objective. And today, in the first step, there are many more possible paths we are able to explore and develop together, inshallah, to further maximize the potential in our agreement to produce best result for each other. I certainly look forward for future developments that will bring UiTM and the industry closer together for the benefit of future generations. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Prof, for the welcome speech. And it is now my great pleasure to invite our guest of honor to the stage for the launching speech. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Yang Berbahagia Datuk Teknologis Madani Sahari, CEO Malaysia Automotive Robotics and IoT Institute, MARI.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Firstly, thank you very much to our MC this morning, Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Mohammad Nazib Suratman, Deputy VC Research Innovation of UiTM, Yang Bahagia Professor IRTS Dr. Jupiter, Director of SMRI, the Smart Manufacturing Research Institute, Yang Berbahagia Professor IR Dr. Muhammad Azmi Ayub, who is the Dean of Faculty of Mechanical Engineering, and our other distinguished guests, management from UiTM, MARI, the media, ladies and gentlemen. I think firstly, thank you very much to UiTM for this event. It's indeed an honor for MARI to collaborate with UiTM, especially in particular with SMRI, in coming up with this product. I'd like to congratulate SMRI, especially Dr. Azlina, for leading a project that is pretty much in line with the current situation. You know, it's really on time that we develop something which is actually based on a factory-based approach. Now, if you can see the product itself, you know, early on, Prof was mentioning about karakuri. Karakuri is actually, you know, it's steps or processes that are simple, you know, without using much of electricity or electrical input, you know, but using more mechanical, more gravitational forces to get things being done. But of course, in this case, you can see that many of the components to this equipment is really basic factory components or materials. And this, why this particular equipment will make sense. Because number one, it is something that can be produced locally, and it's very functional, and it can be deployed and used not only in mosques, but also in factories, as mentioned by Prof. Even in areas like, you know, now we've seen how COVID has manifested and how it's affected the way of our lives. And we go to shopping mall, you know, more and more they are putting in just a desk and still a manual thermometer to check our temperature. And in many cases, in many areas, they are still, you know, to write down in the logbook. Of course, you can also scan But I noticed that most of the time now that scanning is actually, you don't even put in the temperature of your temperature in that particular app. It's just an app for you to put in your name and your number, you know. So I'm not sure to what level it is effective in that sense, but we can see that there is a lot of not commonized effort being done to ensure that a single data login and a single database could be created coming from all these various businesses, places that we are patroning, areas that we are visiting. There's no single one. So I think there's another good thing about this MOST is all in one. Obviously, at this point in time, it is temperature check. It is sanitizing your hands, and I believe the shoes could also be sanitized. And this way, as mentioned by Prof, the next level of MOST would be to include the artificial intelligence into this particular equipment. Now, what it means is, we want to connect this. One is, for example, to the HR logging system. The moment that you are able to scan your face and able to recognize your face, then that particular feature, that face recognition, can then be logged in to the HR system to not only say that you are in, but also that will serve as your time in and time out from the facility. That's number one. And number two, the moment that your face is not recognized in the database, it means that you are a foreigner or a visitor to that facility, and therefore you can see those lights up there. That red light can turn on and saying that, hey, there is an alarm here, and therefore the security could come and then do some manual inspection or some assessment to the visitor. But anyway, I think the other beauty part of this is, it is simple, but it's pretty cool. It's not a basic table where you put your thermometer and your hand sanitizer on the table. Yeah, so it's nicely designed, and it is something that that you can deploy this anyway, in many places, and it gives a bit of innovativeness. It gives a bit of technology uptake being used in the creation, in the design of this particular equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, in the year 2019, we have signed the MOU with UiTM to explore many areas, and this is one of it. Despite the fact that this, I must tell you that really the initiative taken by SMRI is very timely, and they've taken this initiative really wholesomely, to come up with such a product. So really, I'd like to congratulate SMRI for coming up with such an innovative product. A round of applause for SMRI, please. In moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, MARI and UiTM will be setting up, or will be establishing what we call a satellite node in UiTM. This node is a physical setup whereby we'll be working closely with UiTM to set up an industrial academy placement, in industrial academy avenue, whereby not only meant to be used by the students, but a place where the industry could come and they could also not only doing their research, but they could come and learn also from that platform, also from that facility. So it's going to be really an industry, university, academia, industry and government partnership, the tricycle partnership. And we hope that this node will be the first, by the way, to be done in the country. And we are really excited about setting up and launching of this node, which we hope we'll be able to do in the next 1 month or so. And it's going to be the first in the country, and it's going to be the node that will be used already. There are already many companies out there waiting for the node to be set up and for them to come and use this node. For example, there are testing that need to be done by the industries at the moment. They are being done either at their external laboratories. It's quite expensive for this operation for the factories, but having such a node in UiTM, not only UiTM can provide the testing facility, but also the capabilities and the capacities, as well as the hand holding. It's very important for engineers and test engineers in the factories to understand the science behind the testing that they are doing. It cannot just be doing a testing and then complying it according to the specification. There's a need for the industry to evolve better in the science and the engineering aspect of what they are doing. And this node with UiTM will serve for that purpose, as well as to encourage the industry people to come and learn from the academia so that they can expand further their knowledge in that particular process, and therefore able to create and able to innovate further their processes. And this has a very direct impact into the cost, into the bill of material, into the cost of their operation. Yeah. So we are very excited, and we would like really the industry to maximize this particular node with UiTM, and the objective is really to make the whole industry even more competitive, but really using science and technology to make them more competitive. Yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, again, today's event is very meaningful to Mari. Thank you very much again for the invitation. It's one product today, but really it's the first product from this collaboration. And what's more important is soon, when we launch the node, there will be multiple products, inshallah, that will be produced coming out from the node for the use of the industry, and also for industrialization, not only for the automotive sector, but the overall connected mobility sector. Ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to thank UiTM for this opportunity, for this arrangement, and I hope and pray that we could work together even more closer in the future. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you, Yang Berbahagia Datuk, for the launching speak. And Yang Berbahagia Datuk, kindly remain on the stage for our next agenda. And now it's time for the launching of the MOS Plus, and I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Dr. Mohammad Nazib Suratman, accompanied by Yang Berbahagia Professor Engineer Technologist Dr. Yupiter Manurong and Ustaz Lutfi Fauzi Zahari to the stage for the launching ceremony. And ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for photo shoot session. Right, and now I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Datuk Teknologis Madani to hand over SMRI's MOS Plus to Ustaz Lutfi Fauzi Zahari for good use at Masjid Al-Watiku Billah Tuanku Mizan Sanak Bidin UiTM Shah Alam. Next agenda will be the press conference session. Yang Berbahagia Datuk, Yang Berbahagia Croft kindly remain on the stage for a while for the press conference preparation, and the journalists are invited to cover the press briefing in front of the stage.